Boys, welcome to the public space. What a great day, what a beautiful day. I'm going to take the time today to explain my thinking behind what's happening behind the Nick Fuentes ban, my full role in it. I think I may have had a role in it. Of course, there's lots of jokes going around. I've been saying that I collaborate with Antifa. I would have, if I had a chance, I would have. As I said yesterday, it's more a moral case. What I meant by all this is, if there was something that Antifa could do to deplatform Nick Fuentes to help me in getting him banned, I would have collaborated. But of course, it's not very realistic. Antifa, I don't know where they are. I don't know. I don't know how to contact them. In fact, I will participate to Antifa activities aimed at deplatforming him. Fuck him. I will explain today my reflections on why it's a good thing in my view that Nick Fuentes was banned from YouTube. And it's a personal quest. It's a personal quest of vengeance. And you don't have to be with me on that. I'm not saying everyone should stop speaking with Nick Fuentes. I'm not saying, let's say Richard Spencer, my friend, would be going to Nick Fuentes' show. I wouldn't be pissed at Richard for this. It's not that. It's a personal quest of banning of vengeance for attacks that he's been doing, because I think that Nick Fuentes has been violating the terms of service, and he's been doing so while attacking my family. So no, I'm not going to be disappointed. You don't have to share my happiness. It's a little bit like a conflict in a bar between two guys. I wouldn't expect my associates to join me in the conflict. Someone has insulted my honor and has violated some principles that are dear for me. And so I went on a quest of vengeance, and it was a personal one. It was not one where I never intended that my crowd would join me on that. I never asked for help in finding the places where Nick Fuentes was using homophobic slurs. I did it all myself. For the last few weeks, I've been regularly watching some clips of Nick Fuentes and noting timestamps. And those of you who really follow the TPS show, you know that I know my stuff. It's like whenever he had a strike, I knew where the timestamp was. That's because I do a lot of research. I spend my days, especially when I'm in a quest for vengeance, especially when I've been insulted, I will spend my days, all of my intellectual resources, in documenting your errors, and I will hit with reports, which is what I had done when I had gotten Destiny banned from Twitter. We even got a temporary ban going on Twitch. When I see someone who's an enemy of mine, violating the TOS, I will go on a absolutely autistic quest to document every single timestamp where a homophobic slur can be used, or some violation of the rules, or an appeal to violence, and I will pursue the destruction of those who attack me. And I've always been clear. Then people who said, JF, I was deceived. I thought you were a great guy, but now today I see that you're a snake. I've always been extremely clear for years on YouTube. If you attack my family, I will pursue your destruction. I will pursue a program that will eventually lead to you losing all of your income. And I will team up with whoever I have to do so. In this case, it was relatively easy. I spent a couple of weeks here and there watching a Nick Fuentes show. People were sending me timestamp also. Some of my close collaborators were like, JF, why is this guy still on YouTube? and I was reporting here many times during the show the timestamps, and sometimes I was saying, here's why he got a strike, and bam, 3 timestamps. And here's why, here is the number of TOS violations in this particular video. So I was systematic, and I have been victorious this morning as I woke up. Nick Fuentes, America First, is banned from YouTube. I have indicated on my Twitter account, Nick Fuentes is gone from YouTube, thanks to all of the volunteers, the Antifa volunteers who have contributed to our campaign. And yes, I may have caused it. I'm sure that there is algorithmic systems here. I'm sure that other people were reporting, but I did a very good job on my side, because YouTube doesn't have time to go through a 2-hour show, but when you give them the timestamp, they can easily see the TOS violations.
All right, hey, thank you for coming on, man. You got banned on YouTube. You're getting banned everywhere. I just one quick question, yes or no. Are you going to pick yourself up by the bootstraps?
Yes. I'll pick myself up by my bootstraps. I'm going to give him a firm handshake, look him in the eye. But thanks for having me.